Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona, where it is a very, very wet day. Yay! I love it because I get to go dancing in the rain. Not sure how long we can stay on. The internet's holding out pretty well, but we have got major rain about to hit us. As you can see, we're going straight into the red. We just came back from a walk because we took a break. There was a break in the rain. We actually had some hail. We had a little bit of hail. I don't know what size the hail was. We couldn't see out the windows. But earlier today, it started raining. I was on my mastermind call today, and it started raining, and it was raining during one of the breaks. And so I went outside in bare feet, danced in the rain, danced in the puddles. It was awesome, and just stood there with my head up to the heavens and just letting the rain come down on me. It was amazing. It was refreshing. It was exhilarating. Rain down. Oh God, look at my eyes. Sorry, I didn't realize how bad my eyeliner looked. So yeah, it was exhilarating, and that's one thing I love about the weather. And Zeph and I were just out for a quick walk. I told her this is a quick walk. We've got a bigger break coming up in about an hour, and I'll take you on a bigger walk at that point. We were going through puddles. I had my little gum boots on, and we're walking through puddles. And in one of them, I stepped a little too heavily, and the water sloshed up over top of my boot because they're only little ankle boots. So yeah, that was fun, but it's already dry. My sock is already dry, and I'm wearing my socks, so I can tell. It is about to get very loud here right now because the rain is going to keep coming down and thundering and everything else. We've got thunder and lightning going on. It is awesome. These are the type of days that I want to be sitting on my porch, in my log cabin, and just have nothing between me and nature and just watching the rain. This is why you need a 10 to 12 foot wide front porch. So you can sit outside on days like this, watch the storms coming across the lake, and having it all around you with no barriers except just out there in nature. And I'm walking around looking at these park models. They've got these nice big carports that come off the side, so basically doubles the width of the park model. And they've got seated areas out there, and I'm like nobody's sitting out in them. I'm like, why not? You've got the perfect. I thought if it was me and we were in the same situation, I would be sitting out there undercover watching this storm. We can't do it here because I got to put the awning out, and can't put the awning out because the winds are up to 60 miles an hour, and that's not good for awnings on the side of RVs. So it is about to get. So you can probably hear it is starting to get loud. I don't know how sensitive the microphones are on this. But we're getting another heavy downpour, which is going to last about 45 to 50 minutes. And then I think we have like an hour break. And during that time, I'll take Zephyr for a walk. And then we've got like about another 3 hours of this coming in. But after the mastermind today, did a little bit of work and then was starting to feel drained because it was a very intense, heavy day today as far as the brain goes. It was a fire hose. It was more than a fire hose. It was the fire hydrant. We didn't even get the hose on the hydrant. So yeah, we got a lot of information today. So the brain's a little, and I'm trying to concentrate on doing research. And I'm sort of like, it's a completely different part of the brain that we're using. It's a completely different scenario and everything else. But I was like, I'm tired. So I went and took a nap, had my timer on. The timer went off, and I'm like, yeah, no. At that time, I turned it off, and probably slept for another hour. So I got a 2-hour nap today, and then the rain like thundered down on top, and then I started hearing the hail, and I was like, oh great. And so I did get Zephy to go into her crate because I wanted her to feel safe there while I ran around, checked places that I knew where we have leaks coming in and all of that, setting up prayers of protection from the angels that surround us, and then just basically sat in front of Zephy's crate and just talked to her, and we had a great conversation. She just looked at me and sort of said, "But I'm scared," and I'm like, "It's okay, we're good, we're surrounded." She has the Archangel Ariel, which is the archangel of animals, who watches over her and keeps her protected. So we called upon her. We called upon the Archangel Michael, because he is the archangel of protection, and we called on our army of angels and our guardian angel and all of them just to surround us and protect us and keep us calm. And they have been doing a fantastic job, and I am forever grateful to them. And I got to go turn the computer off now. So if you get a chance when there is no thunder and lightning, when there is no, especially lightning, especially ground to cloud lightning. If it's cloud to cloud, you're pretty much okay. We were walking out and there's a lot of lightning on, and it's cloud to cloud lightning, not ground to cloud, which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize there were different types of lightning like that would go ground to cloud or cloud to cloud. I especially did not. I always knew about the ground to cloud, never knew about the cloud to cloud thing until my app started educating me on the different types of lightning. I said, there's lightning in your area, but it's cloud to cloud. You're okay. I'm like, okay, if you say so. But anyway, how you doing, Zeffie? You doing good? She's watching the windows cry. She's up there on the dashboard, on her bed, watching the window, looking at what she can see out the windows. So anyway, go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. I'm not sure how well the sound is going to come out on this. I'm at some point going to have to dig out my my big microphone and figure out how to plug it up to the app, to the Mac, because I've got these little plugs and I've got a bigger plug. So I think I'm going to get the little adapter thingy. And then we'll be able to get on the real microphone. So I think the microphones are currently on top of the screen here. I think that's where they are. But anyway, I'm talking loud so you can hear me over the noise that's coming in out from outside. If you missed it earlier, here we go again. Let's see. Where are we at? This is what we're in the middle of right now. See the red tips? Thunder and lightning. Yes! Woohoo! And maybe a little bit of hail. Might get some hail again too. But anyway, we're out of here. It is. Oh, it's down. It was very pleasant walking outside, even with all the water. Poor Zeffie. She had this little flooded area to go, but there's not a lot of grass available for her to pee on. I got her to go on the little bits that we could find. And that was kind of interesting because we've got a river of water going down in front of the RV here. It's actually streaming down towards our right. And she's looking at it and she's like, I ain't crossing that. I said, you got to get across it if we're going to go for a walk. And so she took a leap but landed in it and just like tiptoed out. It was hilarious. But we did do a quick walk. And then and we walked around the block. And as we're coming back down our street, I'm starting to feel the big splashes of water on me. I says, come on, let's step it up before the rain comes again. And we managed to make it back here without getting too wet. And now we're just going to hunker down for a little bit. And she already knows that we're going to go for another walk. And she was funny because I forgot to put the towel on the floor before I left. And so she gets inside the RV and she starts rubbing her face all over the carpet. So anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. If it is raining in your area and it is safe to go outside, go dance in the rain. Just dance out there, put your head up to the heavens and let the rain fall on your face. It is super refreshing and energizing. It feels incredible. I don't know what it is about rain. It's part of nature. Let it fill you with energy. Nature has amazing, amazing, incredible energy if you just tap into it. Even walking outside in bare feet, standing in the rain with your head up to your face up to the heavens and just letting the rain fall on you. It helps relieve a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. It's just an incredible, incredible feeling. If it wasn't thundering right now, I'd be out there. But I'll tell you this, when I did go out earlier today, Zeffie's at the door, and I had the door open, but I had the screen door closed, and she's watching me, and the look on her face was like, what the hell are you doing? All I do is just dancing in the rain, Zeph. And then I started walking towards the front where the puddle was, and I could hear her scrambling to get up onto the windowsill so she could scrambling to get up on the windowsill so she could keep an eye on me and say, where the hell is she going? And then I turned around and started backing her to jump off and scramble back to the door again. So when I got to the door, there she was sitting at the top of the steps like, it's raining. I'm like, yes, it's raining. It's great weather for dancing. But I did have to come back inside because I had to get back online from our break for our mastermind group. So I'm not sure how wet my shirt looked on the video today, but it got a little damp. But then I had I had my sparkly shirt on. So I think it hit all the wet patches. But remember, life is going to hand you storms every now and again, not just nature storms. It's going to hand you life storms. How are you prepared? Are you prepared to go and dance in the rain or sit down and wait for it to pass? It's when the storms come, you just got to get up and dance. Celebrate them. Yes, I know that some storms are really, really hard. Trust me, I know. that there are some tough storms out there. And even if it feels like there is no end in sight, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Whatever it takes, keep moving forward. Because if you sit and stagnate, it's going to be hard to get up and get started again. Even if you're taking half a shuffle step forward, as long as it is forward momentum, that's okay. If you have to get on your hands and knees and crawl, or on your belly and crawl, I don't care. Keep moving forward. As long as you keep moving forward. Crying is okay. Throwing up is, puking is okay. What else is on that shirt? I'm trying to remember what's on that shirt that I've got that tells you to keep moving forward. It's crying is okay. Vomiting is okay. Staggering is okay. Crawling is okay. Quitting is not. Don't ever quit. Keep moving forward. No matter what life brings you in the storms, just keep moving forward. Call somebody and help them to get there so that they can help tow you forward a little bit. Okay? There's plenty of people around that are willing to be in air when you need them, be a shoulder to cry on, give you a hug if you need it. Just keep moving forward, and don't forget to ask for help. If you need help, ask for help. You never know. Help will come in the most unusual way from the most unusual places. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to go check out the view with Zephy. Going to go sit up the front there with Zephy, and so we can watch the rain together as best we can through the double screens. If you don't know what I mean by double screens, we have the windows have a screen, like a regular screen on the part that opens, and then we have screens on the outside that are solar screens to protect, to help cut down the heat that comes in through the windows in the summertime with the solar screens. So you get double layer screens in some places, and they stick to the window, and then you can't see a thing because it looks like fogged up windows. So I'm going to go check out Zephy's view and see what she's looking at. But have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Get out there, dance in the rain if you can. If you can't dance in the rain, go dance in the shower. I mean, that's rain, isn't it? Just in a different format. Go dance in the shower. Just watch your feet. Do not go slipping and sliding on things. Yes. Caution first. Safety first. Bath mats. So you don't go slipping and sliding and falling over. Nothing too vigorous in the shower because we don't want you slipping and breaking something. Be cautious. Even if it's just, that's dancing. As long as it's some sort of movement. Even if you're just walking and you're just like bopping along as you walk, it's moving. We're dancing in the rain without getting wet. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, Konara.